Hello and welcome back to Hydroponics Daily, your go-to podcast for everything soilless cultivation. Today we've got an exciting opportunity for anybody in the UK and an exciting opportunity for certain people elsewhere around the globe, so stay tuned. Quickly though, we'll just go through my regular segment now, Does the General Public Know What Hydroponics Means? And today it's Andrew from Derby. Let's see what he has to say about hydroponics. What is hydroponics?
Growing things in water.
It's not bad.
Yeah. Growing things off the ground so there's less soil.
Less soil, there you go. Top marks. Fantastic. Well, maybe not completely top marks because he didn't say the complete absence of soil, but certainly a very good stab there from someone who's not in the industry on what hydroponics is. 9 out of 10. Well done, Andrew. So I said I've got two exciting opportunities for people inside the UK and potentially outside of the UK. I thought that rather than doing an educational episode or a news episode today, I would do an episode with a giveaway. So basically, if you are in the UK and you purchase any Eutrema product, you can email me at russell@eutrema.co.uk or just reply to any email when you purchase a product and you can choose a free sample of any product. So if you buy a liquid gold, you can have a free 100ml sample of insecticidal soap. If you buy 5 litres of seaweed extract, I'll give you, a litre of humic acid or something like that. So you just choose what you want. And obviously the bigger the order, the bigger the sample, just so you can try new things. If you thought you didn't want to buy them and you thought you'd be interested in them, then let me know. This is spurred on by the fact that we've launched our 1 litre triacontanol boost today. And so that should be fairly popular with hydroponics and sports turf customers, even conventional horticultural nurseries, things like this. So choose from any product in the portfolio. I mean, the only proviso there, yucca extract. You might get a small sample of yucca extract because that is a flipping expensive product. So if you bought 5 litres of humic acid, you might only get 100 mils of yucca extract because otherwise you would bankrupt me. So yeah, you can have a free sample of whatever you want. So if you buy liquid gold, you could have a free sample of chitosan, buy a fungicide, or you could have boost, triacontanol boost, or you could have liquid gypsum. The website is your oyster. And then if you're outside of the UK, if you are a distributor or a wholesaler in hydroponics and you're listening to this podcast or you know somebody who is, then bear in mind that we do not have distribution or wholesale for our unique products in most countries. So liquid gold is sold into the UK, North America, so the US mainly, and Australia. And that's pretty much it for a unique product. The only product that will get you from seed to harvest with one bottle. Every grower outside of those 3 countries is missing out. So if you want to stock it in your grow shop, distribute it to grow shops, distribute it in your country, then let us know. And that goes for every other single product in the Eutrema range. Now, for some of them, things like seaweed extract, there are plenty of seaweed extracts on the market. So exporting that to, say, Korea doesn't make any sense. But for some of our really novel chemicals, then that does make sense. So liquid gypsum, which improves the drainage of flooded, waterlogged soils, compacted soils. That's a great one. Slugger. It's a unique slug defense product that's based on liquid ferric phosphate. We're the only people who can make liquid ferric phosphate. Our chitosan biofungicide, very, very concentrated. Our triacontanol boost, the only organic triacontanol boost. You might be interested in wholesaling or distributing that. We have a salicylic acid product that's really concentrated, 12.5%, no solvents, synthetic solvents or anything like that. An organic silicon product, our liquid gold or gold leaf as it's called in the UK. Yucca extract you probably wouldn't be interested in because that's, you can buy that from North America. It's expensive. No point buying it from the UK. Yucca doesn't grow in the UK. We have an organic pond flocculant, which is basically our chitosan product, but just marketed for people who've got ponds. Because if you chuck chitosan into ponds, it flocculates all the algae and the bacteria that are floating in it and causing big algal blooms. And then you just fish it out with a fishing net. And that's proved really popular with people in environmentally sensitive areas where they want to get rid of algal blooms. Other things that are like, generic that you're not going to potassium silicate, you're not going to want to distribute that. Potassium phosphite, that you couldn't really do that. Phosphorus liberator, if you're in arable crops, you might want to distribute that. So have a look at the Eutrema website. If you're interested, if you ever thought about importing products, if you thought about, you were looking for a product you could really get behind, but you didn't have the ability to formulate one yourself, but if you can see a gap in the market in your sector and any of the Eutrema products that fit it, then please get in touch with us and we'd be happy to talk to you. Obviously, in the UK, we are very lucky in that we can sell anything we want as a biostimulant or as a fertilizer, as long as it complies with, fair trade. It is what it says it is. In other countries, you have to register them, and so there might be a cost involved in registering them. So just bear that in mind. If you are operating out of your back bedroom, then that's probably not going to work. But if you are a distributor that distributes other things like lights and hydroponic equipment and other things like that, then obviously, it might be one for you. So if you've got a massive problem of slugs in your country or algal blooms, or you really like the idea of using liquid gold as a 1-part fertilizer to get you from seed to harvest, you've seen the results in North America and the UK, then get in touch with us. So there's an exciting opportunity there. So if you're in the UK, as I said, the opportunity is have a look at our website, and if you want to buy one product, you can have a free sample of another product. And if you're outside of the UK, you can still buy products from us. Just give us an email. You probably have to find someone in the UK who can ship it onto you. But the big exciting opportunity there is the potential for distributors and wholesalers and stockists of our products. So loads of unique products. So these are not generic products, Me Too products. You won't find products like this anywhere else on the market. They're all premium products as well. So who doesn't want to get behind a premium product? No one wants a cheap and cheerful Me Too product. They're 10 a penny. So that has been Hydroponics Daily for today. Please share it with anyone you know who is a distributor or a wholesaler or owns a grow shop or anyone in that sort of field. And if you've had this episode shared with you and that sounds like an exciting opportunity, then you definitely owe the person who shared this podcast episode with you a beer. To share it, just click the share icon, click the link, and put it in WhatsApp to your mates or social media. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Big thank you to Andrew for getting the correct answer on our question, and I'll see you tomorrow with an informative, educational episode of Hydroponics Daily. Thank you for listening.